27 years after Alex Padilla hit the streets with hundreds of thousands of California Latinos to protest the anti-immigrant Proposition 187, he finds himself in a position to help deliver the change he has long sought. All he has to do is persuade Washington to do something it has been unable to achieve since the Reagan administration: pass a major immigration reform bill. The first Latino to represent California in the U.S. Senate, Padilla has optimism that legislation is possible under President Biden, who has said that comprehensive immigration reform is a priority, and with Democratic control of the Senate and House. No state has more at stake in it than California, and that's who I represent, so it is a top priority. I come with urgency, Padilla told The Times in an interview. But with an evenly divided Senate, anything would need bipartisan support to have a chance of passing, at a time when the two major parties can barely agree on anything. With all of the media focus and political rhetoric over an increase in immigrants and asylum seekers at the southern border, even Republicans who are interested in changing immigration laws now say they are leery of supporting minor reforms once seen as possible. Like Biden, Padilla says comprehensive reform is ideal, but piecemeal fixes would be acceptable. My preference is, however, we're going to be able to get it done, Padilla said. It definitely was a priority from the moment the appointment was announced. Updating our immigration laws has been long overdue. Padilla's first bill, called the Citizenship for Essential Workers Act, would provide a pathway to citizenship for over 5 million essential workers in the U.S. illegally who were on the front lines of the pandemic. Senate leaders gave him the gavel of the subcommittee that will be the first stop for any immigration reform bills, providing him with a high-profile perch on the issue. He wants the panel to focus on citizenship and has renamed it Immigration, Citizenship and Border Safety. Though not the only first-generation American currently serving in the Senate, Padilla is the only first-generation child of Mexican parents to ever serve. His parents became naturalized citizens after Proposition 187 passed. The other 6 current Latino senators are either the children of Cuban immigrants or come from families that have lived in the United States for several generations. Padilla has begun sitting down with his new colleagues to share his experience as the child of immigrants. He stresses how a pathway to citizenship for the 11 million people already in the country illegally is not only moral and humane but also the right thing for the U.S. economy. The 100 of us come from different states, different life experiences, different perspectives. Stories like mine, experiences like mine, have not been heard enough throughout the history of the Senate, and that's part of both my opportunity and responsibility, Padilla said.